Welcome to another one of my Allianz Football League predictions videos. This week we only have football, so it should be easy enough to get this video done and out soon. So with that, let's jump right in. Up first, we have the Royne 1 clash between Armagh and Kildare. Um, for this one, I think I'm going to go with Armagh. They've been pretty consistent. Kildare got that good win over Dublin again, but Armagh did as well. I think I'm going to go with Armagh. They're a bit more consistent. I'm going to say Armagh by 3 points. I think Armagh are just that bit more consistent than Kildare, so Armagh to win by 3 points. Next, we have the Royne 1 clash between Kerry and Mayo. This will be a very close one. Um, I think I'm going to go with Kerry for this one. I think they're doing that little bit better. Because I think Kerry are my prediction to win the league, and a win again. Mayo will definitely be a help. So I think Kerry, but I only think it'll be by 1 point because Mayo very strong team, but I think Kerry will do it in the win. Will get the win in the end. So Kerry to win by 1 point. Up next we have the Royne 2 clash between Down and Offaly. Um, for this one, I think excuse me. I think I'm going to go with Down for this one. I think I think they'll just about outdo off, and I think 2 points. So Down to win by 2 points. Up next we have the Royne 3 clash between Antrim and Longford. For this one, I think I'm going to go to Antrim for this one. I think they're a little bit better. I'm going to say by 4 points. So yeah, Antrim to win by 4 points. Up next, we have the Roaring Tree clash between Limerick and Westmeath. This one should be close enough, but I'm going to go with Limerick. I'm going to say Limerick by 2 points. I think Limerick are just a little bit better, so Limerick to win by 2 points. Next, we have the Royne 1 clash between Donegal and Monaghan. This should be a close enough one, but I think I'm going to go with Donegal for this one. And I'm going to say Donegal by 3 points. I think they're just a little bit better. So Donegal to win by 3 points. Next we have the Royne 1 clash between Tyrone and Dublin. Dublin really not in it at all, are they? They're just really... And whatever hope I gave them against Kildare, Tyrone is a completely different story. I'm definitely going to Tyrone for this one. And I'm going to say Tyrone by 5 points. I think they're just a different type of beast altogether. So Tyrone to win by 5 points. Up next we have the Royne 2 clash between Roscommon and Derry. This is another one that should be close. I'm going to go with Roscommon, and I'm going to say Roscommon by 2 points. I think it'll be close enough, but Roscommon will just get those 2 lucky points at the end. So Roscommon to win by 2 points. Up next we have the Royne 2 clash between Meath and Cork. This should be another close one, but I think this one I'm going to give to Cork. Meath have been struggling a bit, so I'm going to go Cork. I'm going to say Cork by 3 points. I think the Cork footballers, they're after getting a bit stronger in the last few years, so Cork to win by 3 points. Next we have the Royne 2 clash between Galway and Clare. I think Galway are going to win this one. I'm going to say by 4 points. Galway are probably the strongest team in Royne 2 at the minute, so they should beat Clare pretty well. So Galway to win by 4 points. So up next we have the Royne 3 clash between Wicklow and Laois. For this one I think I'm going to go with Wicklow, and I think I'm going to say by 1 point. I think the two teams should be close enough. So Wicklow to win by 1 point. Up next we have the Royne 3 clash between Fermanagh and Louth. This one I think I'm going to go with Louth. And I'm going to say, I think I'm going to go by 1 point. I think it'll be like they'll get a lucky goal or something, or a lucky point at some point, and it'll just edge them in front. So Louth to win by 1 point. Next we have the Royne 4 clash between Sligo and London. London coming off their first defeat to Wexford. Um, but and Sligo are pretty near the top, so this will probably be a very close one. Um, but I think Sligo will do this, and I think they'll do it by 2 points. I think London will start to get back to their winning ways, but I think Sligo will win it this time around. So Sligo to win by 2 points. Next up, we have the Roynfort clash between Carlow and Leitrim. I think I'm going to go with Carlow for this one. Uh, I'm going to say by 3 points. It's kind of a hard one to pick, but I'm going to say Carlow by 3 points. Up next, we have the Roynfort clash between Cavan and Tipperary. Tipperary coming off a victory over Wexford. Cavan very near the top of the table. I think they're actually on the top of the table. So I'm going to go with Cavan for this one. I imagine they'll get a good win out of it. I'm going to say Cavan by 6 points in the end. I think they're just that bit better than Tipperary. So Cavan to win by 6 points. And our final game of the weekend, we have the Roynfort clash between Wexford and Waterford. Wexford coming off a defeat to Tipperary. Waterford not doing great at all. They've only 1 point from their draw with Tipperary, and that was the very first match of the season. Whereas Wexford have their victory over London. I think that's their only win. So I think the advantage is kind of in Wexford's favour. I don't think it'll be by much though for either of them to win. But I think I'm going to say Wexford by 2. I think they'll spend a lot of the match close and level. Then Wexford will manage to put one over the bar to get a point, and then they'll get lucky and get an extra one then just to seal the deal in the last few seconds. So Wexford to win by 2 points. So those are my predictions for this weekend's football fixtures. Be sure to check out my predictions and results for my hurling fixtures as well. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share, and I will see you for the next one.